Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You guys already know what it is. We got the tips for you today. I recently just hit Champion League, and there's a couple of strategies that I've used and have mastered that have gotten me to this point to where I got to Champion League pretty quickly, and I'm gonna share those tips with you guys. But first and foremost, cue the montage. Yeah. I'ma kick it like Luke Kane. Fuck what you say. All black Bruce Wayne. I'm off that Deuce. We Frenching like souffle. Hey, I'm knocking off your toothpaste. Hey, I'ma kick it like Luke Kane. Fuck what you say. All black Bruce Wayne. I'm off that Deuce. We Frenching like souffle. Hey, I'm knocking off your toothpaste. Hey. Alright guys, so now for the tips, man. This is what you guys came for. If you've made it this far, you are a true hooligan. I can't thank you guys enough. And right before I get into the tips, man, let me just mention that memberships are now available on my channel. It is just like a Twitch subscription, like a Twitch Prime sub. All you have to do is hit join next to the subscribe button on my channel. It helps support me a lot. And you also get exclusive badges and emotes in the streams and privileges over other people who aren't members. So please consider becoming a member of the channel by hitting the join button for more information. But the tips I'm going to tell you guys today on how I got to Champion League. I say this in every video, your confidence, man. First tip is your confidence. I'm not going to go into it very deeply because I have explained it in other videos, but your confidence, man, you got to have a level head. You got to be confident every game you're going into. You got to be confident that you're going to make it to the end and gain points and or win the game, okay? You got to keep that mindset. And if you're starting to get triggered and you're starting to get into a bad mindset, take a break, man. That is the best thing you can do. And that's all I'm going to say for tip number one. Tip number two is how to survive early game. Now, the way I survive early game a lot is I land uncontested. And a lot of people ask me, like, how do you land uncontested? How do you get a good drop? And how do you make sure you get weapons and stuff before somebody else kills you? And the answer to that, how I do this is I stay higher in the air than everybody else, okay? I don't try to get the first drop. I stay a little bit higher in the air and scope out the area to see how many people are coming with me or if anybody is coming with me at all, okay? And if you do see a couple people, you can see where they're landing. You can see where they're headed towards, which gives you a gauge on where you should land at. You might want to abandon your landing spot completely and land somewhere else. That's why you got to make sure you stay high enough so that you can do that. So if you see too many people going to your spot, you can go to a different spot. This makes early game so much easier, okay? You can't just always land at the same exact spot no matter how many people are going there. You got to watch out for where people are going, man. And if there's too many people there, you got to switch up your spot, man. You got to land somewhere else and just make sure you stay high enough in the air so that you can do that. Okay, that's tip number two. Tip number three is the mid game, man. All I'm going to say about the mid game is try to avoid mid game fighting at all costs. Okay, do not fight mid game. Get your kills early game and get your kills late game. The reason I say this is because mid game fights are a really good way to get third partied, man. And it's a really good way to die, and you do not want to do that. Okay, I can't tell you how many times I've gotten third partied by trying to have a mid game fight in arena. All right, and I know some people will push you and some people will force a mid game fight, and at that point you can either try to get out by jump heading away or just you finish the fight quick as you can. You have to finish the fights fast if you are forced into a mid game fight. You do not want to be third partied. This is the worst thing that can happen to you because you are so vulnerable when there's another person attacking you. So that is tip number three. Do not take mid game fights. For the fourth tip, I'm gonna have to talk about late game. All right, when you're nearing placement points, you want to try to avoid any type of contact possible, okay? Towards late game, there will be around 30 people left, okay? The circle's getting smaller. You want to try to ride it out as long as you can until you can get them placement points, okay? The very first set of placement points in solo arena is top 25, okay? You're going to want to try to get there by any means possible. Use what you have to get those points. That's a lot of points to get. 60 points for getting top 25 is a lot. That's 6 kills you would have to get if you didn't get those points. So top 25 is very important. Once you start nearing those in-game placement points, you have to play it safe, man. Now, when you're actually playing the end game and you're rotating and all that good stuff, it's hard to explain how to survive that and how to win that just because it's so situational. There's so many different end games that can happen. But the one thing I can say is that you need to practice your tunneling. You need to VOD review and practice your situational situational awareness. See how pros do it, see what they do, see what decisions they make in certain situations. Okay, so you can start making those same decisions and surviving and winning. All right, obviously pros are doing something right, so VOD review a lot, and this will help you with end games a lot. You will know when to go for height, you will know when to stay low ground, you will know when you need picks, you will know how to get picks, you will know how to get ahead of the storm, which is another good thing. Getting ahead of the storm is very good for getting kills on people that are coming out of the storm. Okay, this is a lot of free points in game. This is a big reason why I do not fight mid game at all, because you can get a lot of kills in game off of the stragglers of people coming in that are less fortunate than you are. So definitely VOD review. Learn the zones, man. Learn how to rotate wherever the zone goes. Okay, you got to learn how these zones work, learn how many zones there are, learn what zone you want to go for height. You got to know all this stuff, man. All right, VOD reviewing is very important. You need to VOD review pro players. Like I said, I can't really explain every situation. That'd be a really long video I would have to go into, so I'm just gonna keep it short and simple, giving you guys a couple tips, and I hope these tips helped you guys. And if they did, man, make sure you smash that like button. And if you didn't know, a lot of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn the notification bell on so you don't miss any streams or videos, man. We post content regularly, so I hope to see you guys here, and I appreciate all the support, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video, man. I got a win on one of my first games in Champion League, so maybe watching the end of this and how I rotate and all that good stuff will help you guys out too. So make sure you watch to the end of the video, and I will see you guys later. Peace out. Like it was a bot, low key. Oh geez. This guy's gonna move soon. Can we get a Champion League win? Let's go.